And we have a question.
We do. We have a question from Millville, New Jersey, and it says, can you give tips to the young entrepreneur on balancing social life and managing money with the goal of growing the business?
That's an interesting question.
Yes.
So it's managing social life.
Managing money. Balancing your social life, managing money with the goal of growing the business.
So how to party and grow your business at the same time.
Pretty much.
Who wants to take that question?
I'd like to start if I could.
Okay.
I started my business when I was 23, and it's not easy. You have to love what you do. And if you love what you do, then your business becomes your social time as well.
Right.
And I was fortunate enough to be able to start it with my husband, and we were able to grow the business and our marriage and our social lives at the same time. And your lives kind of merge into one. And if that's not what you're looking for, then maybe you're not in the right line of business. You really need to love what you do if you're going to put that much time, because starting a business is tough.
It is.
And it takes a lot of dedication. So but if you love what you do, it all kind of works out. And, you might have to put your social life on hold for a little while, but it will come back and you will have time again to do other things.
Right, because when you become your own boss and then you kind of make it, so to speak, then you have that time where you can enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Exactly.
Right? So you got to put in the time to then be able to enjoy it.
Exactly. And I'm starting to, I have kids now, and so that kind of, does the whole social life thing. But I find ways to enjoy myself, and I find escapes from the business and escapes from, just being a mom all the time. And I'm able to enjoy myself. And as my business grows and gets better, I find more and more time. So you just have to be willing to maybe, you can't do everything that you want to do, especially financially starting a business. And Ed will be able to talk more about that. But, as long as you love what you do, it doesn't matter.
Steve, do you have anything to say to that as the business coach?
Yeah, I think the first thing that comes to mind is having the discipline to be able to manage the time you have allocated in the different sections of your day. So you can make time for your social life, but as Darcie just was pointing out, most people that are successful in business, they have a passion for what they do, and they're not really looking at the clock per se. While you need to look at the clock and manage that time you've been allocated to use so it doesn't overwhelm you, I think having the daily discipline of doing the right things in your business will eventually give you the freedom to do what you want to do socially and have the money to use from a profit standpoint to be able to invest or to start to build your life, especially if you're starting out young. I mean, I always encourage young people to start their businesses early because that's, before you get all the other things in life that are coming at you, you got a chance to really put your passion and your purpose to work and just bring the discipline along with it, because that's probably the most important factor in any successful business person.
That's the message that we've been hearing over the past few weeks as well, starting the business early before you, have a family and, things of that nature that divert your attention. If you can start it as young as you can. We've had some people that, we have in the movie that we watched and who started as teenagers, became millionaires as teenagers. And so now they're in their 20s and 30s, and now they're enjoying more of the fruits of their labor and with the family. So now it's not, 3 sleepless nights, because that's what they did young to get it started. So, again, a consistent message. First of all, before I go on there, does anybody else, any of the other panelists, have anything to say to that particular question?
Just want to add that academically, the age between, say, 23, 25 to 35 is what they term academically as the free look period. It's the period where you really have the most latitude to start a business, because you're not encumbered by a mortgage, you're not encumbered by your teenage daughter or son getting ready to go to college. You're not encumbered by your 5 years from retirement. So it is a very timely period to think seriously about starting a business, and so I wouldn't let age become an issue. On the time management issue, that was the point that I was going to mention. I'm glad Steve brought it up, because I think that's the most key point to bring out, that being able to manage your time in a 24-hour day is so important. When I first started college as a freshman, I also pledged that same freshman semester, and it was just overwhelming because I didn't have any understanding of what it took to take 12 to 15 credits at the same time going out to put the trash out for the big brothers and the fraternity at 11 o'clock at night. But what I realized is that if I could manage my time, then I could do it. And I learned time management during that year of pledging, and it kind of carried over with me in everything else that I did in life.